There is there's something sacred about the semester weeks in Sweden. The long, generous stretch of summer where life exhales and everything softens. Out here in the north, the world moves at a different pace anyway, but during these few precious weeks of vacation, it feels like time itself stretches out like a cat in the sun, unhurried and content. For once, there's no need to rush. No alarms, no deadlines, just the warmth of July. A warmth that feels like a gift up here, rare and golden. These days are unexpectedly hot and the skies staggeringly blue. And yet, as evening comes, the air feels cool and the contrast is sharp and refreshing. You pull on a hoodie or a blanket, maybe light a fire outside and let the scent of summer wood smoke wraps around you like a memory. The light is still with us, though not as stubborn as in June. The sun lingers now, dipping closer to the edge of the earth, and for longer. The sunsets are longer, drawn out and rich with color, like a watercolor spilling across the sky. It's not quite night yet, but you can feel the shift definitely. A whisper of returning darkness, but it's still a whisper. And strangely, it makes me long for the deep nights of winter. Not out of impatience, but of gratitude. The contrasts that make each season sweeter up here. And it makes us appreciate the night sky and the blinking stars so much more when we don't really have them during summer. I honestly also miss the summer nights of the south of Europe. We don't really have summer nights in the same way. We don't really have warm, dark nights where you can be hot and look at the stars. It doesn't really happen in here. You're always cold and there's no stars. But nature up here insists on your attention. It doesn't shout. It simply exists in such a calm beauty that you can't help but slow down. Our walks become slower. Thoughts become quieter. There's space to breathe in the pine-scented air, to sit by the lake without speaking, and to listen to birdsong instead of the noise inside your head. It's during these summer days that I feel like I can reset myself. Not in some dramatic way, but slowly, like a knot that untangles. The stillness of the north does that to us. It clears out the mental clutter and it brings you back to something simpler and something a little bit more real. And pines. Oh, pines, I love them. Pines are everything. Tall and slender, they stand like sentinels, quiet, resilient, eternal. Their needles sing in the wind. A soft sibilance that feels older than language. When the sun sets, it catches on their trunks, and the bark glows with that rich reddish gold, like embers that never burn out. I could spend hours just watching the way they dance in the breeze, always returning to stillness with grace. In the nice way the pine forest frames the lakes, nature's perfect compositions. The dark green of the trees meets the deep blue of the water, and between them a thin strip of mossy earth where life hums in quiet details, like wildflowers and soft moss and occasional deers. It's a symphony in slow motion. It's here between pine and lake, that I often find myself again. Semesters in Sweden, the vacation days in Sweden, is not just time off work. It's a return to rhythm and pace. A season of stillness, July especially. A few fleeting weeks when life becomes a little softer and the world is a little brighter and everything inside you finally has room to breathe.